Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. On this 03.08.2024. Current time is 06 a.m. Eastern Time. Here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside, this Friday morning, top of the hour, folks. Thank God it's Friday. And good morning. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Twitch. At Fireman Rich over there on X/Twitter, Blue Skies, Truth Social, Instagram Threads, and on the public Facebook, you got to plug in the real Fireman Rich. So we made it to the week. We made it to the end of the week here as far as that goes. And let's see, is this good? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Can't see that. That's okay. But it wasn't that bad of a week, was it? No. But I got something to show you. I got something new here. When we were last here Wednesday. Good morning, Tina. Raising my coffee cup to you. Our Jersey girl is here. Thank you for being here. Get your coffee if you don't already have it. I said last Wednesday when we broadcast, as far as that goes, that we were going to go to BJ's, and we did go. And I got something, and it's sitting right in front of me. And man, is it enhanced my computer setup as far as that goes. I got that big screen. I'll be showing that here in a little bit. But we do have the morning coffee this morning, tasting very, very good for this. I don't know, this Friday, Mondays it tastes really good because it's after the weekend. And I still have a distinction, even though I'm officially retired now. As far as that goes, let's see. And it'll be 10 months next week. 10 months I've been retired for 10 months now. But I do draw a distinct distinction that Monday through Friday I do a little walking, so that's the week, and then Saturday and Sunday it's so I even though I've been out of work and stuff like that, I still the days don't meld in. I still distinguish the week separate from the weekend and stuff like that. So we have an ad break in 5 minutes, and we went to BJ's, and I picked up that screen, the new screen there, display, Acer. It's a 28.3 inches, and man, it's an extra 5 inches. And that extra 5 inches makes a difference here. I don't have to sit up here like this. I can sit back here, and it's a lot brighter too. It's a brighter monitor, and it's definitely a good upgrade. So I'll be showing that here in a little bit. But we're starting a positive start to the day. Hashtag positive start today. Hashtag PSTTD. And I get BJ's Donut Shop coffee. It's better than McCafe that I used to get. Okay. Now they had when we were checking out, there's a little snack bar there. They had hot dogs for $1. Hot dog and a drink for $1.50. You can't beat that. Oh my God! I'm looking at that. It's like, but we came home to eat. We were gonna have lunch out, and we decided not to. We just bought some stuff, and but I got a big 3-pound bucket of potato salad, so I've been eating potato salad at lunchtime, and that's good. I feel like I'm having a picnic with my ham and cheese sandwich instead of potato chips, and so that'll last me through the weekend. And then we got what else did we get at the grocery? The bananas. They have we can't get Chiquita bananas in the regular grocery. They're Dole, which are good banana, but I like the Chiquita bananas. So for $1.49. There's a good bunch of bananas there for $1.49, I thought. But they got to be eaten up between today and tomorrow because they're getting a little too ripe for them. They're still good for me. I like bananas. I like having them a couple times during the course of the week and stuff like that. So we did that Wednesday. Yesterday was a fairly good day. We dried out. Me too. We always get them. Okay, there. You get the bananas there too, Tina. Yeah, there's the Chiquita bananas. It's probably there is a Dole. Don't get me wrong. Dole bananas are good banana. Those are the two name brands and stuff. The off brands though, they're like just they're a notch below those two top tier banana as far as that goes. So I wonder if I slide this over just a little bit. Okay, that'll work. Bigger screen, so this is blocking. I had to clean a few things off the desk here, but it fit just where the thing is, I measured this way where I should have measured this way because I could have probably gone up to a 32 inch. Oh, that would have really. But this is an Acer display, and actually, let me bring that up real quick. And it just very, very. I mean, geez, oh, let's see. We gotta go here, and let's see. We want. I gotta find the spot. Oh, okay, here it is. Okay, I'll show you the monitor that I'm looking at right now. It is freaking huge. It's a very nice monitor. Okay, we got that, and we're gonna share. And I saved $20 on it. And then there's several items. We probably saved about with that, along with some items. We probably saved about close to $30, $35 as far as that goes on the shopping spree there and stuff like that. So yeah, it is good when you save, Tina. It is good. So there is the. Let's see if that comes up here. Yeah, there's the that's the monitor right there, as you can see. It's an Acer Nitro because I have an Acer Nitro desktop with 32 gig of RAM, and it's a powerhouse. It was rocking yesterday when I was playing, and last evening when I was playing PUBG Battlegrounds and stuff like that, which I posted last night. I got up to level 80, which I can play ranked now, which was that's your next milestone. I was tempted to do a ranked game last night. I said, nah, let me just go with this, but I just want to size this up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, what? That's a tab A. Oh, guest stars. I gotta unlock it. That's right. I gotta unlock it. Okay, let's just slide that over just a tad. You don't have to see the other stuff, but you can see it's an Acer Nitro at $99.99. Originally 100, the markdown from 119. So hey, Melanie from Australia, how you doing? Good morning, Mel. Coming in from Rockhampton, Queensland. I got that right, didn't I? Rockhampton, Central Queensland, in Australia. Good to have you here. I'm just showing off what I got at BJ's. It's sort of like a Costco's here. It's a screen there that that's a really nice screen. Very nice. Very, very. I mean, it's right in your face. Maybe brightens up. It's a little bit. It's 5 more inches of screen real estate, and I got this Wednesday, and I didn't get the protection package. I never get those protection packages, things and stuff like that. So with some extra doodads and stuff like that. So it is a really, really nice Acer monitor that goes with my Acer Nitro computer. So it's a great thing there. Let me get the screenshot at 12:29. That could be the screenshot. It never is. It's always the one later on. Okay, so that's my shopping spree stuff. That's sort of like, I guess you could say, an early birthday present, I guess, and stuff like that. So, but thank you, Mel. Yeah, 4 ads. Okay, we're in the ads here, and I'm not sure why Tina is getting the ads. She's a prime, and she is. We're waiting for the ads to finish. Okay, we'll type that in. Waiting on ads. Waiting on ads to finish. To let Tina know. Waiting on ads. So there's so much. It's so much bigger. It's cool. It's like I got a new computer. Really. I mean, that's how big of an enhancement a new larger screen is, and it's very, very bright and vivid. Okay, you're back. Okay, Tina, we're gonna wait on the ads every time. I still don't. I don't understand that. Something's going on with. Because, like I said, you're a VIP. Tony, he doesn't. It is. Yeah, it's 28 or 23.8 inches, almost 24. The old one was 18 inches. You measure diagonal when they say that, okay? TV, and I should have thought about that because I think that one time when I got a 27-inch TV, I said, wait, it's not 27, it's 27 inches. You got to go on the diagonal. That's how they measure screens. So on the diagonal, it's 23.8, and like I said, I have still about an inch and a half on either side because I got a shelving over here and over here for the shelf top here for the computer desk, as far as that goes. So it is a good size. It's a vast improvement because the missus likes I can sit back here and I could see things crystal clear. There might have been a lot of dust on the old monitor too. As far as that goes. All right, let's see. Starting off today, we're in a little bit of a chilly. We had some rain here the last day. We dried out yesterday. There's some fog out there I'm seeing as the sun is coming out, or it's starting to get a little daylight. Currently, though, we're at 32 degrees. Put that down. 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is equated to 0 degrees Celsius. And just as just noting, Jack hasn't come down from upstairs, so if he has to, I'm going to have to break away. So just to give you a heads up, guys, we did this the other day, too, as far as that goes. It's International Women's Day in Australia. Oh, okay. We'll have to check. What's that?
International means everywhere.
Yeah. Did you see that on the news?
Yeah.
Okay, the missus said she saw that on the news this morning, just here a few minutes ago. Melanie, for today. Yeah. Let's see, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius here in the southern tier of upstate New York. A little bit cooler than it has been. We don't have any rain this morning, but fog. We've had some wet weather here Tuesday and Wednesday, as far as that goes, and I'm running a little late there because I had a little internet, the Wi-Fi or the router. I had to restart the router. It got a little bunky there. And Tina saying to Melanie, happy Women's Day. Hey, Tony D, good morning. Salute to you, sir. Hashtag positive start to the day. Hashtag good morning to the missus.
Good morning, Tony.
There you go. Right on cue. But we're going to have mostly cloudy skies early. Then partly cloudy this afternoon. High of 58 degrees. We're getting into weather. It's nice weather out there, and winds out of south by southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun will be rising this morning at 6:29 a.m. It's 6:15 right now, so that's in another 14 minutes. It is getting daylight out there. It is foggy. Wow, the fog is out there. Sun will be rising at 6:29 a.m. And sun will be setting later today at 6:05 p.m. Eastern time here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And our world times and temperatures as we speak, we have in Honolulu, Hawaii, starting off at 1:15 a.m. Oh, I forgot to Oh, bear with me. That's the one thing I forgot. I forgot to put. That's right. The Wi-Fi was down, and I got to restart this. Connection of the older than dirt, older than dirt iPad Mini. I've been eyeing those iPad Minis as far as just the Wi-Fi ones. I don't really need it. That would be a luxury item for me as far as to get one of those. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is that going to kick in? Starting in Honolulu, Hawaii. Come on. Let's go. And Melanie saying thank you. And Dane back. And back to you. Yeah. International Women's Day. Okay, here we go. Honolulu, Hawaii at 1:16 a.m. Cloudy skies with some clearing. 72 degrees Fahrenheit in Phoenix, Arizona at 4:16 a.m. currently in the morning here. Cloudy skies, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicago, Illinois is the windy city at 5:16 a.m. 45 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Down in the jungle, New York City at 6:16 a.m. and it's currently 6:16 here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, as I love to say. Clear skies, 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Down there in Jersey, where Tina is from, it's 37 degrees down in New Jersey, where she's at, high of 53 today. That's good. And down in Warner Robins, Georgia, where Tony D is at, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see, high of 72 and low of 56. Cloudy today. Okay, hopping across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean in Cork, Ireland at 11:17 a.m. Cloudy skies, 43 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italy at 12:17 p.m. Cloudy skies, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, going to Kuala Lumpur at 7:17 p.m. in the early evening. Sunny and clear in Kuala Lumpur, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Tokyo, Japan at 8:17 p.m. Cloudy skies, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And down in the continent and the great country of Australia, that is Melanie's homeland there. Australia, a great friend of these United States, and we appreciate that, Mel. The friendship there. In Melbourne is 10:18 p.m. Cloudy skies, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and sliding over to the east to Sydney, 10:18 p.m. in the evening. Excuse me, 10:18 in the late evening in Sydney, Australia. Clear skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and those are our world times and temperatures as we speak. I do have a thought for the day, and our good friend. I gotta highlight our good friend because he's over there in the UK, and that's Soul Cruiser. Soul Cruiser. There, he's over there in the UK. He liked our thought for the day, and I wanted to say good morning to Clay. Explorer. His bio goes exploring life's purposes beyond the material, inner transformation, love, joy, and connection for true happiness. Founder of Personal Growth Adventure. He's a great guy. I've known him since the Audio Boo days, and he's a Yank that lives over there in England, and you can't. He's got the accent going. But he is a West Point graduate. He was in the U.S. Army. He went to West Point, and I know West Point quite familiar, or very familiar with West Point because it was right down the road from where I went to high school, down there in Orange County, New York, at Newburgh Free Academy. West Point. I used to when I had my motorcycle when I was a senior in high school. We used to drive down over Storm King Mountain to West Point. It's very beautiful driving. Was it 9W down to over Storm King Mountain to West Point. Very picturesque on the Hudson there. So we say good morning to Clay, who is Soul Cruiser there on X. He liked our thought for the day, and it comes from a gentleman named C.S. Lewis, who is a Brit. He is a Cleve Staples Lewis, FBA. They always have that sort of title at the end of their names there. A British writer, literary scholar. He held the academy position in English literature at both Magdalen College, Oxford, and Magdalen College, Cambridge. So he is one of those, and we've had quotes from him before, as far as that goes. And here's his quote and our thought for the day that I posted up some 46 minutes ago from what X is saying. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. I couldn't agree with that more. People, when I got out of the Air Force, people say, "Oh, you retired. What are you going to do?" I'm going to go back to work. Now that I'm officially retired, what are you going to do? I'm going to enjoy my retirement and live every day to its fullest, as far as that goes. I think Tina liked that. Yeah, that's a good quote. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. I'm 65, knocking on the door of 66 right now, and I still got dreams. I still got things I want to do. One of them is coming here each morning saying good morning to all you guys there, as far as that goes. Yes, that's what I did. Yes. We always have to set those, set some goals. They don't have to be lofty or anything like that. One of the goals that I started when I officially retired 10 months ago was to walk at least 5 days a week, and I've been doing that religiously. I think there's been 1 or 2 days I've missed, but it started out with just me. Then the missus, she joined in, which it's a great. We look for. Sometimes it's like, oh God, we got to go walk. No, it's for our health. It's for the health and stuff like that. So, the goal is to live a healthier life because you're taking a little bit of time to exercise. And so we're going to be walking today. As far as that goes, at least 21 minutes, 21 to 26, 27 minutes. One walk around the golf course. So it's like a walk around the block, and it's in a manner of speaking. But it has some lasting effects. So that was a goal to do that. So I'm continuing. That's still a continuing goal to stay with that. And there's some other little things. They don't have to be big things. They can be little goals that improve and make you happier and more comfortable in your life. And doing that walk every morning during the weekday. And that's my distinction. Monday through Friday. Hey, that's for after I do the morning broadcast or audio or whatever I'm doing here at the computer desk. It's out the door to get that walk in, and that's really been a good addition as far as that goes. So and it continues at that, my philosophy, my own outlook there, hashtag positive start to the day, as far as that goes. And I think it's a healthy thing to do. So thank you, Mr. C.S. Lewis. Let's see. Our international day is Women's Day. I wonder if that's on the. I didn't look at the National Day calendar here. Let's see if and I'm sure they have Women's Day. They have to. As we're finishing this first week of March, we've got the first week of March already done. Oh wow, they don't even have it. National Oregon Day, we throw that in the trash bin with all the other states. Then they have National Proofreader Day, and then they have National Peanut Cluster Day. That's a good one. I like peanut clusters, but we're gonna stick with International. Let me see if I can bring something up on that. International Women's Day. Because the missus, she heard it on the news this morning. Let's see, International.
That's CMT.
What's that?
It's on CMT.
TMT.
C. Country music.
Oh, okay. It was on the country music channel. Okay, she's watching the country music channel. Okay, yeah, she likes country. Yeah, let's see. International Women's Day is a holiday celebrated annually on March 8th as a focus point in the women's rights movement. Internet IWD International Women's Day gives focus on issues such as gender equality, reproductive rights, and violence and abuse against women. That's the big one. That's the one that because the other ones, I think they're out there in the forefront and stuff like that. But the abuse, I don't. It just gets me riled up. It's just there's no sense in that abuse. It's very very. It's because I it's not a good thing. I've witnessed some women's abuse in my time as far as that goes. I mean, even when I was in the service, I had some guys that worked under me. I had to grab them by the scruff of the neck and say, "Hey, you need to straighten your act up and stuff." It's not a really. It's violence and abuse against women is not zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. I have no sympathy. If I don't want to say what I want to say, if the person is women's abuse is like off with their head, that's how I feel about it. As far as that goes, cut and dry. I'm that cold. As far as there's no, it's just there's no. I don't want to see. Just saying there's no excuse. That's an excuse. It's just like it shouldn't happen. It should not happen. So. Yeah, yes, I get that. Yeah, and that's so we need to work on that as far as that goes. And I mean, we have the scanner here, and I turned the scanner on tonight going into the weekend and stuff like that. And here in this county, in rural New York, there's spousal abuse. And it's mostly on the female side and stuff like that. I lived it 34 years. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. It's like it's just talking about it. But we have to recognize that, to get that in the forefront, to let these dirtbags know that hey, it's not going to be tolerated. It's not tolerated. Zero tolerance. Zero Zippo, as far as that goes. The other two items there I just said, as far as that's out there, and I think there's been some strides made in that forefront. It's the abuse. So that's the big ticket item for me. My last marriage was all that too. Yeah, I've seen a number of, Tina. That's why it really disturbs me. I'm really blessed and thankful that I've been married for 38 years to the missus and stuff like that, and we've had some rocky roads. Like I said, it's not on her part. My part is just like there's at least 2 or 3 times she could have kicked me out, and I would have said okay, I can't, and it was just some stupid stuff that and all it came down was a couple times just making a phone call to let her know where I was at. I'm strong for it. Yeah. Oh, you're strong. Yeah. But it's a shame that you had to go through. That's just, it takes so much away from a happier life. But you're happy now, which is good. You're stronger, so you weathered this storm. There's a lot of women out there that they're not as fortunate, and that's the sad thing and stuff like that. But we need to recognize that. And Melanie says, "Me too, Tina." So but it should be International Women's Day should also be celebrating women on what the strives they've done in because back in the day women couldn't do things, or they weren't allowed. They could do the things. Let me rephrase that. They weren't allowed to do things because the bonehead men thought they couldn't do it, along with other aspects of that I just said. It just that's why we're in a much better place now. It's not hunky dory, but we're in a much better place to where we do recognize that as far as that goes. And Tina, let's see. So we're going to go with International Women's Day. I think that's a very important day and stuff like that as far as that goes. Yesterday, another important thing. I had the audio podcast, but another important thing that happened here. I presented a good story yesterday on the, and I did it the old way. I did it with the app. I didn't go on Rumble yesterday. I'm going to save Rumble. I'm thinking about gaming Lord of the Rings. I'm overdue to game this weekend on Lord of the Rings, so we'll see what happens. Let's see how I feel, because it's not set in stone that I do a Rumble and stuff like that. That's why I changed it up yesterday. It just seems like it's so much quicker using the app, and I enjoy using that app. But we did the Fireman Rich audio podcast, and the main interesting story is this is last year. China took the pandas back. They recalled the pandas from the Washington Zoo and the San Diego Zoo. Now, the thing I didn't know is Atlanta Zoo still had a panda on loan from China. And I guess there's pandas that are down there in the Tennessee Zoo. So that was highlighted in this article, where China is once again sending pandas to the United States, delighting the San Diego and DC Zoo. Now, the pandas, I look at them when they first came here after the first set of pandas that I think they made it to those two zoos primarily, San Diego and DC, where they've made strides on reproducing pandas in captivity, which helps them, because there's only like 1,800 of these critters around, and they're all over. They're all over in China. But I'm going to take the term. It's panda diplomacy. If China is loaning out for our pleasure to see and to be able to observe pandas, and I got an interesting article on bears, on hibernation here on the second half of the broadcast. Just thinking of it now, it's a relation with bears. But the panda bear, they're cute. I've never seen one, because there's only certain zoos: San Diego Zoo, Washington D.C. Zoo, Atlanta Zoo, and now the Tennessee Zoo. Those are the four places where you can see pandas, and they're on loan from China. And the diplomacy, if China's doing that, then we're not really, China's the United States' adversary. They're not our enemy; they're our adversary, because they're doing some things we don't like, and we're probably doing some things they don't like. But so they're not our enemy, but we need to talk. And I think part of this, bringing the pandas back, that encourages me that, okay, China, thank you, China. As much as I'm hard on China, because with TikTok and all that stuff, but panda diplomacy I can accept. I don't think they're gonna put a listening chip insert and listen to all the people that walk. I'm just joking. But they're cute guys. I would love to see one of these up close and personal, because I'm always amazed by the pictures I see of panda bears. And I know firsthand, if you see a picture of something that's really intriguing, but then when you see it in person, it's like, holy crap, they're so cool. You like that one, Tina? Yeah. So the panda diplomacy is is out there. So I presented that yesterday. I had fun with that article. I like presenting those good articles. That's what I did back before I did all this live streaming on the audio. I was doing audio podcasting before they called it podcasting. I was just doing the audio as far as talking about things, and that's way before they coined the podcasting thing. We just, back in the audio boo, which is now audio boom. We used to call it. We used to say, "Oh, we're doing the boo." It's just doing the audio. And just like here, we're doing the live stream. So that was yesterday. That's over there on Spotify for Podcasters app. Okay, no word on Jack yet. So let's see. On our history segment for the day, 45 years ago today, Philips Electronics, which they were a powerhouse. They're a powerhouse in the field of electronics, household electronics and stuff like that. The Philips Electronics company demonstrated the first CD back 45 years ago. Do we still use CDs? Let's see. What do I have up here that Oh, here's a CD of a woman. I'm doing a Michael Bathurst. I'm showing you my CD. Here's a CD. That's an artist that I really enjoy listening to, Sheryl Crow. She's got a great voice. But the CDs, 45 years ago. Do you guys still use these, or just? I think of late. You scratched my CD. Yeah, scratched. That's the thing. But there's a CD 45 years ago. That's when they started them. So I've got quite a few of them up here. What do I have up here? I got Bruce Springsteen. I got Hootie and the Blowfish, Pink Floyd. I could have pulled that out on some of the things with Pink Floyd. And yeah, I got a lot of Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. But the first CDs unveiled 45 years ago, the single-side compact disc that was imperative to scratches, so you couldn't scratch them, dust or vibrations, leading the CD player to become a huge success. And they took over records. Vinyl just went away because of the CDs. The format was later adapted to CD-ROM for general purpose data storage and the write once audio and data storage CDR. In 2004, worldwide sales of audio CDs, CD-ROMs, and CDRs reached 30 billion discs. By the year 2007, 200 billion CDs had been sold worldwide. Wow, that's unreal. Hey, Big Juice, Steve, how you doing? Oh, that was Big Juice that said. I thought that was Tina. Happy Friday. Oh, it is no, it's not Friday the 13th. Well, you had me look at the calendar. It's Friday the 8th. Big Juice 757, Steve from Ohio. Good morning. No, Ozzy. No, Ozzy. I've been listening. I listen to a lot of music off of YouTube. YouTube is my music source, and as far as getting the tracks here for the Fireman Rich, the Tioga radio show over there on Mixcloud, as far as that goes. So let's see. Philips is a Dutch company. Oh, I thought it was an American company. And CD Pioneer. They chose the size of the hole at the center of the disc to equal to the old Dutch 12-cent coin. I didn't know that. So that little hole represents a Dutch 10-cent coin. The official Philips history says the capacity was specified by Sony executives to be able to contain the entirety of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony on one disc. But CD Co-Pioneer says this is a myth. Oh, okay, it's a myth. Okay, moving on with let's see, what kind of music was played at the station, Rich? Oh, the one thing, for the most part, it was rock and roll. If the radio was going, there was one time. It was the second time I was at Avian. This is a war story. It brings up as far as talking radio station. When I was over there in Italy at Aviano Air Base, the first time and the second time, we always had a radio on for Armed Forces radio. There was all in the stalls and stuff, so where they parked the trucks. And I guess it was this one day the guys were working, and we have an ad break. Oh, we have an ad break. We got an ad break going. Okay. There's the commercials. We gotta wait for the commercials. We got an ad break that's gonna end here in a minute. So, because I know Tina, she's waiting. I'm waiting. We're waiting on the ads. But it's a good story. I've told it before, but this is the second time I was there at Aviano. Just my luck, yeah. No, we're waiting. We're waiting on ads. We're waiting on the ads to end. that's a little delayed. So we got 38 seconds to go. Let me take a look at the, I can look at the continuity of the broadcast, I guess, to see. All right, just checking the stream here, folks. So stand by. I could do it this way, couldn't I? Let's see. Works better this way, I guess. Okay, we got that one. Let me check this other one here. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just checking something, Steve. Hang on. I just noticed something, so I gotta look at it when I have a chance here real quick as far as and yeah, I'm okay. Oh, I didn't get the whole thing. Let's try this. I'm just checking something. Just bear with me. Okay, so we'll get back to that story in just a minute, folks. So that one. So what I'm doing here is just sort of cleaning something up a little bit. And just give me 30 more seconds. Let's see. Okay. I just had a bot to take care of, that's all. I see the bots and they get they get flagged and banned right away and stuff. I don't. That's a zero tolerance, and that's what I was doing. I was just clean up on aisle 6, so to speak. So getting back to the story, over in Italy, back my second time there, and I was a station captain, and the guys were I guess they were getting a little raggy on me. You know, it's just like the station captain. I fill in for the assistant chief, but I make sure all the work gets done around the station, do the crew assignments and stuff. I'm like the senior after the assistant chief. I'm the next guy in charge, so I'm like the house mouse, get things done, and the focal point to make sure things get done around the station. So the guys were bitching and moaning about the cleaning and stuff like that, and I just told them, I said, hey, we got this big inspection coming up. The fire chief and the bosses, they want the place looking good, so this is what we need to do. And so they were bitching through the day. So we had Armed Forces Radio was with the music, and they're cleaning the mopping the stall floors, cleaning windows and all that. And so I went up into the alarm room and I requested a song from Armed Forces Radio. And we're in Italy at Aviano, which is up in northern Italy, and then Vicenza, which is down on closer to Venice. We're about a 30-45 minute train ride northeast of Venice. Okay, Vicenza is the army post. That's where the Armed Forces Radio for Italy was there. So I give them a call and say, hey, can you go ahead and I got a request for the guys that are working here at the fire station at Aviano Air Base, Italy. Billy Joe's We Didn't Start the Fire. They played it, and when they played it, I hit the key, and the guy that was the alarm room operator said, you can't do that, Sergeant Roberts. I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. Well, the fire chief, no, I'm going to just go ahead and do it. I'll take the heat. I ended up, it's sort of that in Shawshank Redemption, the movie. When I saw the movie, it said I did that. When he's playing the record inside the warden's on the PA for the whole. I did that at Aviano. So there, and I'm looking down and I'm looking at the cameras and the stalls and stuff like that, and the guys are just looking. It's like, and they're just beating to the music and stuff. Right after it was done, the alarm room gets a call from the fire chief on the PA on the intercom, and the fire chief says, "Robbie, are you up there?" And I said, "Yeah. Can you come to my office?" So I got called to the office. I didn't get chewed out. The chief loved it because he knew I was taking, and my assistant chief, Sergeant Perez, was there, and he goes, Robbie, that was the best thing you're gonna do, because it just, and this is back like what, back in 1988 or something like that. So it's just that's a good war story right there. But I just remember that as far as that goes. So it's a good memory there. As far as that's the music. As far as and even the guys afterwards, they got a kick out of it. They said, "You actually did that? You had the freaking balls to do that, Sergeant Roberts? Oh my God! Did the chief really did he chew you out?" I said, "No, it was Chief Reisinger. He was a fan. He was one of my best, one of two good chiefs I had in the 20 years I was in the service and stuff like that. He was a riot. I could tell you another story where I thought I got officially chewed out, but when he was all done chewing us out, he says, I would have done the same thing." So, oh, good memories. So there we go. So, and the missus is joining us here, having her breakfast. How we doing? Doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, her back was bothering her. You like that one, Tina? Yeah, that's a good story there. I laugh at that one all the time. So every time I hear Billy Joe's "We Didn't Start the Fire," I'm always taken back to that time. Because this, and like I said, when I saw it on the Shawshank Redemption, it's like, oh my God, I did exactly that. But, that was a different environment. I wouldn't want to do that in that environment because I didn't get beat. But it is funny. It is funny. It was a good memory as far as that goes. Let's see. Continuing on with the history here. And we got to take a break here. Let's see. Susan B. Anthony testified before the U.S. House Judicial Committee back in 1884, arguing for constitutional amendment granting women the right to vote. And Susan B. Anthony, I think she's a New Yorker. Didn't she start the women's movement up? I think it was upstate New York, as far as that goes. So you didn't have to wash the truck. No, not as station captain. If I washed a truck as a station captain, I choose to. In that position where I was in as station captain, I told guys what they had to do. As far as that goes, I helped out when I had to and stuff like that. But and I got grabbed by the scruff of the neck, even as an assistant chief. It says, "Your job is here. You don't do that job anymore. Your job is here. If you need somebody to do that job, you tell them to do it."
So, I'm the station captain.
Yeah, the missus is the station captain for me. I need to check Susan B. Anthony here real quick.
You don't listen, though.
I don't listen? I don't know. I guess I do, but when I definitely know the consequences are really bad, I just... Okay, she was born in Adams, Massachusetts, but she passed away in Rochester, New York. So she did live here in New York State, as far as that goes. Susan B. Anthony. She was very much into the women's movement, as far as that goes. And I think I got a couple of Susan B. Anthony quarters around here, or were they $1? As far as that goes.
I don't remember.
All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and take a break here, as far as that goes, and get my coffee refreshed, and we will be right back. We are back. We are back. We are back, and we have Jack, the amazing cat. Yeah, he didn't like that. He's like me. He doesn't like compliments. Okay, we are back, and glad to be here. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Jack has left the room. Okay, we're back, and I got my my second cup of coffee. You like that one too? Yes. Jack is back. No, he's out. He probably want to uncover his food now that he's out there in the. Okay. Thank you. Is he up there? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, Jackie.
We have to cover his food up on the counter because other cats, they have their own dishes and their positions and stuff, and Jack is right on the end of the counter. I know. You let the cat up on the counter. Yeah, Jack, he's part of the family. That's his spot. And he's a little skittish with the other cats still and stuff like that. So let's see. Continuing on with the history here. Let's see. Let's see. On this day, March 8th, in 1971, this is back when I still watched fighting, Joe Frazier defeated Muhammad Ali of the fight of the century. It was Joe Frazier hits Muhammad Ali with a left during the 15th round of the heavyweight title. This is down there in Madison Square Garden, as far as that goes, and it was billed as the fight of the century at Madison Square Garden, New York. 1618, German astronomer Kepler devised his third law of planetary motion. Okay. In 1817, the New York Stock Exchange Board, which had to be its beginning in 1792, was formally organized. It later became known as the New York Stock Exchange. In 1971, silent film comedian Harold Lloyd died. Whoever Harold Lloyd I don't. The name doesn't sound familiar, but I probably don't. He passed away in Beverly Hills at age 77. And let's see. In 1999, Baseball Hall of Famer Joe DiMaggio passed away in Hollywood, Florida, at age 84. And that's it for history. But we do have the 100 years ago, as of Wednesday. I have that queued here. Let me go ahead and bring that up here, and we'll listen to that. Let's see, where is it? 100 years ago. Oh, that's Elmira. I gotta bring up the tab. Let's see, where's the tab? That's our next on our tab list. Let's see what we got here. Guest stars, and there it is, 100 years ago. And let's see, we'll go ahead and bring that to the screen, the big screen. It even looks different being brought up here as far as that goes. There we go. Actually, I can make that a little bit bigger. Let's go ahead and make that a little bit bigger. Bring that over there. Bring it up a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's see, bring that down there. And make sure the tab is muted. It is muted. And here we go. 100 years ago. This is as of March 6th. Let's see. I squared it off, but I didn't. Okay, there it is. I do it over here in the preview, but I got to make sure I slide it over so you can all see. So here it is, 100 years ago, as of March 6th, which was Wednesday. This is a nice segment, so enjoy. Where is it? Where's the button? Where's the start button?
Welcome back. Tonight we continue our segment on sharing some of Broome County's past. Delivering that news for us now is Broome County historian Roger Luther, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, work on the new Daniel S. Dickinson statue is nearly complete. The bronze cast has been made, and now the finishing touches are being done. Plan is to have it placed in front of the courthouse by May 1st, with an unveiling scheduled for Decoration Day. Plans have been announced to create a new public park on the south bank of the Susquehanna River, just west of the Exchange Street Bridge. The Boy Scouts of the city will plant 20,000 trees on South Mountain this summer as a part of a reforestation project. And finally, Exterminator, Willis Sharp Kilmer's famous racehorse, is at Tijuana in preparation for 2 upcoming races. News reports from all over the country have been giving the old horse all kinds of praise and extending him best wishes for victory. And that was the news 100 years ago.
That was important to know about that horse. A horse story. I'm pretty intrigued with the Boy Scouts. The city will plant 20,000 trees. They plant 20,000 trees. Those trees are 100 years old. Think about it. That's a lot of trees. We need to plant more trees. I like that story because I'm an advocate of we need to plant more trees on this blue marble. And because there's scientific data out there that, and math as far as that goes. Yeah, just think about it. 20,000 trees that were planted the South Mountain here in the reforestation project, even back then, 100 years ago. We still need to do that. That should be an ongoing thing because the old trees go away. I'm an advocate. I'm a tree. Plant life is important. Yeah, the trees are very, very important. So, but that's our 100 years ago as of Wednesday segment, and it's always fun to present there as far as that goes, and I always have fun doing that. And I know Tina, you enjoy it and stuff. So we are at the top of the hour. So Tina, I know if you have to go, Hal is Hal on? Oh, Michael Bathurst is on. Okay. We might visit him. I don't see Hal on. Is he going to be on this? Because last weekend he wasn't on because they had a radio thing. So I don't know if he's going to be on. Yes, he's going to be on. I don't see him on the Twitch yet, but because it's still 7:05, so he might be firing it up as far as that goes. Maybe late. Yeah, he's running a little late. I do see our friend Michael Bathurst up. He's up early. He's usually on at 8 o'clock or so. Let's see. Let's go over to the WBNG. Oh, the bear story. That's right. We're going to do the bear story next. Beware of bears coming out of hibernation, as far as the story goes. Okay, let me get this set up here. Bring up the... and actually... working with guest stars on a bigger screen, I got so much. You won't believe this is so much more fluid as far as doing this now. Instead of like, what am I hitting? What am I hitting? It's just pounces at me. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the story? The story. Where did I put that story? Here we go. Let me set the. Okay, let's see. There we go. Present it. No, we don't want that. We want that one. There we go. Share. And push it to the broadcast. And there we go. There's a picture of our bear. And see, even the picture, it lines up better. I'm not flipping with the thing. I mean, the screen. That's a full screen. It just pops. You've heard of it. Beware of the bears. Beware. Bears will soon be moving, and New Yorkers are encountering them more than ever here in New York State. The black bear is very prevalent here and also down there in Pennsylvania. Beware bears coming out of hibernation here in New York State. There's a minimum of 6,000 to 8,000 bears here in New York State. There's more black bears here than there are panda bears in the world. Remember what I said? There's only 1,800 panda bears. We have 6,000 to 8,000 bears, and this is according to the New York DEC. Bears will start to emerge from hibernation in mid-March, and they're hungry. They'll be hungry. They'll eat at those bird feeders. Hey, Aussie Joanna, hello. How you doing? Coming in from Australia. Thank you for being here. And just like Mel, I have to go. She's coming in. She's from Queensland, from Tuwomabo. Mubba. MBA. Mubba. Oh, Jack is back with us. Hi, Jack. How you doing? Huh? Oh, you giving me kisses? Yeah, there you go. To the Garden City of Australia. Thank you, Joanna, for being here. Yeah, Tuwomba. Okay, Mel. See you later. Glad to have you here. I don't know if I can play this video. I might play this video here. But we have what? Yeah, they got koala bears. They got the little koala bears. Bye, Mel. So bears will be starting to emerge here, and they'll be hungry. They are curious animals and spend a great deal exploring for food, bird feeders primarily. So, and they are smart. Bears learn from experience. If they find food, they will be back. And here's, let's see, this is a video. Let's bring this video up. Let's see if this comes up here. Here's a video. Where's the video? There's the video. Let's see, how does that look? This is a bear. And they'll do this. Let's see, we go. It's trying to get in the house because it knows that there's food in there. Look at that. It opened the door. That's how smart these guys are. And he can smell the food, so he's going to get to that food. He opened the door. He knows how to open up a screen door. Well, he can't get through the wooden. It looks like there's a wooden door there, so he's just going to go off, and that's all she wrote as far as that goes. So, you know, you got to watch out for these black bears. Obviously, bears smarter than people. We don't learn from. I like that one, Tina. That. Yeah. You could say that too. That's true. But I like that one. That made me laugh. That's a good one, Tina. Spring is upon us, which means some of the some areas of New York, hungry bears are going to emerge, and you got to reduce the sources because they smell too. Where are bears? Bears are right here in New York State. So 50 to 60% are inhabited in the Adirondack region. 30 to 35% are in the Catskill, and then another 10 to 15% are in central western regions of New York State. Bears are now well established in many areas, including various areas right here in southern tier of upstate New York. And Hal is on. Yep, he's on. Okay, Tina, I'll see you later. Glad to have you here. Have a good weekend. We'll be talking to you. Let's see, the do's: use noise to scare bears away, yell, clap, or bang pots immediately upon sighting bears, stay calm, walk slowly, and speak in a loud voice. They don't like loud noises. So Joanna's saying bye to Tina. Leave slowly, cautiously. Okay, you don't want to get them riled up. You don't want to approach. And there's people that want to get the picture of the bear, the grizzly bear, it's just like, you don't do that. Approach surround or corner a bear. Bears are aggressive. You don't want to do that. You don't want to approach a bear. Bears are aggressive. Defend themselves when they feed and threaten. Be especially cautious of cubs. You see little cutie cubs, you don't want to do that. As far as that goes, throw your backpack or food bag at an approaching bear. They want the food. That's what they're looking for. This will only. Oh no! Don't throw your backpack or food bag, because this will encourage bears to approach and bully people to get food. So you're gonna, they learn from experience. So if you throw them, they're gonna expect the next person to do the same thing. If a bear approaches you, raise your arms and speak in a loud voice. Or don't. Oh, okay. You don't want to do that. If a bear approaches, raise your arms and speak in a loud voice. But the other one said speak in a loud voice. Let me double check this. You do. Oh, you just stay calmly. Use noise to scare bears. Yeah, clap or bang pots immediately upon sight of a bear. Not when they're approaching you. You don't want to do that because they might charge you. You don't want to, if a bear charges, you don't want to stand your ground. If you have bear spray, dispense directly at the bear, and you don't want to stand your ground. You don't want to, if a bear makes contact with you, don't fight back with anything like a knife or something like that. Here's another cutie picture of a bear as we're going down the ice. So we have these guys out here. You got to be careful of them. You definitely have to be careful of them as far as that goes. So there's our bear story. Don't poke the bear, in a manner of speaking. Oh, here we go. Get to know New York's wild rabbits. What's that story about? Let me check that here real quick. Let me check this one here. Stand by for a moment, folks. Okay. We're good on that front. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We got a rabbit story. I wonder if we'll... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. That's a good one. Let's go ahead and go to present. Little furry creatures here. And we'll put that one there. Yes, push the screen. There we go. We'll do this one next. This one is get to know New York's wild rabbits. We have them out here. We got 3 or 4 of them there, and they look just like this little guy here. While driving to work one morning, let's see, this guy spotted 3 adorable rabbits hopping across the road. This reminds me of the belief that seeing a rabbit is considered lucky because they symbolize fertility, luck, creativity, compassion, and ingenuity. Oh, that's interesting. It's also a sign of spring has returned. I've seen them out here, not as much. What did we see yesterday? I've seen the robins. The robins are here now. Cottontail rabbit in New York State. There are 2 species of cottontails: the eastern cottontail and the native New England cottontail. The eastern cottontail can be found in fields, farms, and forests edges, while the New England cottontail thrives in dense, thicker habitats. Cottontails are named for their short brown and white tail. Their coats are made up of multicolor hair, giving them a brown speckled appearance. Unlike the snowshoe hare, cottontails remain brown throughout the year. Let's see. Let's move the picture here. There he is. To tell the difference between an eastern cottontail and a New England cottontail, you can look for markings on their forehead or between the ears. The eastern cottontail usually has a white braze on their forehead, while the New England cottontails has a faint black patch between their ears. Okay, I think we got. I don't think we have. I think the ones I see in the backyard, they're the eastern cottontail. And this is the snow one. The snowshoe hare can be found in the Adirondacks and have relatively low reproductive rates. Females have 3 litters from May to June, each with 2 to 3 young ones. Newborns weigh about 3 ounces and measure 4 inches in length when they're so. Despite being born fully furred and capable of hopping shortly after birth, the female hare does not create a special nest for them. So they're out in the elements. So some of them may pass away and stuff like that. So so there's our rabbit story. We got a bear and we have a rabbit story. As far as that goes. What is your cat's name? Oh, that was Jack. That was Jack. Jack is one of. We had 6 cats. Now I say we have 5 because we lost Jack, or no, we lost Calvin. That's Jack. He's about 9 years old now, 10 years old maybe, as far as that goes, and he's the older of the cats. And the other cats, you have Lucy, and then we rescued Lucy, who was a kitten herself, having 4 kittens, and they become older cats now. She can be a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but we love her all the same and stuff. But Jack, that's his perch. Murdoch will get up there sometimes, Dora, but that's primarily Jack's window spot there as far as that goes, Joanne. So let's see, what do we got here? Do we have anything else? Let's see, we're pushing. Let's see. So that was an interesting article about the rabbits. I think, yeah. Let's see, you got a new Dunkin' Donuts in Johnson City. Unidentified object over Endicott sparks curiosity. Ooh, what's this one about? Let's look at this one. Ooh, that's interesting. We had a UFO sighting here in Endicott. Endicott is the birthplace of IBM. So let's check this one out as far as that goes. UFOs in the southern tier of upstate New York, maybe. Let's see. Get to the present, share, and we push it. Okay. Yeah, unidentified object sighted over Endicott, New York sparks curiosity. A remarkable sight over Endicott, New York. Now, Endicott, New York is the birthplace of IBM. That's a little tidbit there, fact there. But Endicott, a remarkable sighting over Endicott, New York has left the witness and UFO enthusiasts intrigued and questioning the presence of extraterrestrial activity in the area, according to a report filed with the National Unidentified Flying Objects Report Center, the new NUFORC. An unidentified object was observed on the evening in the evening skies in Endicott, February 14th. So this was last month. The witness, who was on their porch at the time, described the object as a bright light with a haze glow around it, moving slowly in the eastern direction. Unlike planets or satellites, the object appeared to be traveling at a noticeable slower pace. Interestingly, the witness noticed a smaller star-like object closely following the primary light source. The event took a more intriguing turn when the two objects seemingly came to a halt and emit a super bright light, from which the witness assumes was the bottom of the craft. The nature of this light was described as extraordinary, transforming into almost perfect cylinder cone directed towards the ground, although it fell just short reaching the surface. The witness further reported that the light eventually dimmed and combined, forming a single object with a triangular shape. Adding to the mystery, the light gradually faded away, disappeared entirely after the encounter, lasting approximately 3 to 4 minutes. Where's his camera? Everybody has a cell phone. Hey, boop, 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 boop. No picture. I'm thinking he might have saw the International Space Station, but well, I don't know. But slowly making its way eastward. The sighting occurred under clear and cloudiness weather conditions. Exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Joanne. Where's the cell phone picture? Even if it was a dot, it would give it more substance. Okay. With the star, okay, but the sighting occurred under clear, cloudy weather conditions, with the stars shining brightly overhead. This account raises numerous questions about the nature and origins of objects observed over Endicott that night. Many UFO sightings have plausible explanations, and I'm thinking, was this early evening? He doesn't say what time, but anyway, I'm thinking because I can see the space station. You know, the thing is, you can see the space station when it's dark because I've seen it go over the house, and it's a good sized light. He might have seen the space station and maybe an airplane coming. That, you know, the airplane is lower and it gives that impression. That's my thinking right now. Where's the picture? That's the big question. Many UFO sightings have plausible explanations ranging from misidentifying natural or man-made phenomena and optical illusions. However, some incidents remain unsolved, leaving room for speculation and further investigations. But on these investigations, where is the object? The reported sighting is based on an account filed with the National Unidentified Flying Object Reporting Center, NUFOR. I'm familiar with these guys. They know what they're doing too. These guys are these people that investigate these. They're interested in it, so that's why they do it. I think they're all volunteer, and you can read more of the report and activity here. Let me see if they have a. Oh, it doesn't want to click there, so let me see. Okay, let me check something. Let's see. It says okay, here's the actual report. Okay, let me bring this up. This is the actual report. So they do have an actual report. So just to say, you know, that's a news article, but this is the actual report of the. Oh, I gotta push it. You gotta hit the button there, Rich. Hit the button. There it is. Okay, there's the actual report right there. Okay, now I found it. Okay, it didn't highlight. So that's the actual New Force sighting. It's New Force sighting 18042. And let's see, it occurred 1923 local. Okay, so that could very possibly be the space station. There was something seen in the skies above Melbourne about that time, and it had something to do with him. I'm not sure who you mean by him. But this is in Endicott, so 1923 local, and this space station comes over at that time. You know what? I'm doing my own little investigation. Let's see. Space stations. I'll have to check. Elon. Oh, okay. There was something seen in the sky above Melbourne about the same time. It had something to do with. Oh, Elon Musk. Oh, it might have been his satellites that he dispenses up there in the. So you look south. That's normally where you would see. I'm gonna double check on the sightings of the space station. That's it. Yeah. Okay. I think because we got a lot of satellites at less than 200 miles an hour, but you know, looking at this. Let's see, where is it? Okay, here it is. This is the actual report here. Oh, okay, there is a picture. Oh, whoa, here, that's interesting. Oh, that is interesting right there, folks. There's the two objects he's talking. So there is a photograph. Okay, I take that back then. There is an actual photograph. Okay, you can see, you know, and you can see it's sort of a halo, cloudy type thing. Oh, there's a video. Okay, let's see what this says. This is actual video. Okay. Oh, wow, this is interesting now. Ooh, that is interesting. You don't hear the guy taking the video. So this is the actual footage of the actual. So you can see the two lights. There's actually two lights there. And they're gone. That is interesting. Wow. I didn't hear any. I don't think it was a helicopter, but could it be a drone? Now the report did say, I don't know how they get 20,000 feet lower than an airplane. Closest distance. 20,000 feet. That's high up. I don't know how they get to 20,000 feet. But less than 200 miles per hour. I didn't see it going to 200 miles per hour. It just seemed like it was just stationary. But there we have it. We have video. Wow. An actual UFO sighting. So that's interesting. Very interesting as far as that goes. You never know. Do 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 do. UFOs. Oh, let's see here. What else do we got? Do we got anything else here? Let's see what else I can bring up. See, nothing on the WBNG side. So that's interesting. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that made and when was this article out? This came out March 7th. So this came out yesterday. I'm surprised other. Well, it's almost like UFO, unidentified objects are they're commonplace almost because it's just a light. But I take it back. As far as they did not have the, but it did say if you want more, go to the report. So that's pretty interesting. It's a UFO sighting in Endicott, New York. Wow, that is cool. Let's see. What else do we got here on the local news? Anything? Nothing there. And let's see. Anything over on? There's nothing on 107 now, and we don't have anything over there on channel 34. What about the Twin Tiers? Anything? Be right back. Okay, Joanna, we'll be here. We're here for a little bit more here and stuff. So. And I think that's it. So we're at 7:33, and we've been on for an hour and 36 minutes. So we're gonna we got an ad break, so we're waiting for the ads to finish up here. Now I think it's time. We're gonna get situated out here. It looks like the sun's trying to burn through the fog, I guess you could say. I wonder if I could bring up a guest. Let's see. And Okay, we've got a minute and 20 seconds till the commercials are over with. And I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. I don't really feel. Let's see, we got Jim Figerty, we got Hal Moss Media, and Michael is on. Hal Moss has 11 folks. So, but we are. Let me see. Big Juice. All right, Rich, I'm back. Yeah, okay, Big Juice. we're just we're back with the commercials and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Are we all done with the commercials? Commercial break. Because Joanne said she's be right back too. So our broadcast has been an excellent broadcast as far as that goes. But we're gonna go ahead and exit stage left. Seeing I don't really have anything more to present as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and exit stage left and get our day started and get out the door rolling. So I want to say thank you very much to Tina for being here. Tina, our Jersey girl. Thank you, Mel, 170270, coming in from Central Queensland. Rockhampton in Central Queensland, Australia. Thank you, Mel, for being here. Thank you, Tony D, for being here as well. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Big Juice Steve from Ohio, the Buckeye State. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. You have a good weekend too. Then Aussie Joanna coming in from Queensland, from the Garden State named Tuwo Maba. Maba. I'll get it one of these days. I'm working on that. Tuwomba. There we go. Tuwomba. I think that's better. Thank you, Joanne, for being here. You have a great day there in Australia. Well, actually, you're going into the next day. You're already working towards the Saturday. So yeah, close. Exactly, close. All right. Thank you again, Joanne. And I guess that's, and for the folks that are watching, thank you very much also. I greatly appreciate it. And it's always fun being here on the Twitch. Thank you for your views. Thank you for the replay views here on Twitch, as well as the folks over there on Rumble and YouTube. I greatly appreciate the replay views also. It's good to know. And get the snowblower ready, Rich. Uh-oh. You think? Oh, we got an ad break in progress? I thought we were all done. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and exit stage left. I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat, as well as those that were viewing this knucklehead here in the southern tier of upstate New York. Me, Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, at Fireman Rich over there on X, Truth Social, Blue Skies, Instagram Threads, and on the public Facebook, it's The Real Fireman Rich. You all have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Exactly, Aussie Joanne. Later, Gators.